Let's go. Continue. Where were we last time? I don't remember. I need to check. I think I finished the puzzle and that's where I stopped. Yes, I finished the puzzle and that's where I stop. Hey, hello everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Today, more VLR, because we love that game. So I got this ending and now I'm working on this. I don't know if I will be able to do everything. If I can't, then that means I need to go through the blue door. Because I don't have enough information. Okay, let's go. No!
Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it?
Oh yeah, we must have set it down after using the face recognition thingy.
Yeah, I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
Okay.
I want to come with you.
Me too.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Alright. I'll see you two later then.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
Mrs. Sigma. Is Mrs. Sigma. I watched them jog off towards the blue door. And then they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then. Who's already in the warehouse? Because it's the first time we are that many to the third chromatic doors. I step into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, Pi and Clover, G and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader. Oh yeah, true, that's where we... Is that where we... Yeah, that's where we told them about Radical 6 and there's just Alice dead at this time. Well, he doesn't care. As always, he's the first one to open an AB room.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
At least this time he waited for me. That's it. Not even tell me OG and Quark, but he knows that we are out.
45 minutes remain until ambidex
Game polling closes. As he turned to look at me, I swore I saw a flash of smug grin.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You see? I can be considerate.
But Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess they forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
I'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
While we wait, we exchange information about the room we investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seems very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unrevealing any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door and Tenmyoji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yup, they are.
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Nah, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far away.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
That's... I don't think... Okay. Look, I'm just going to the director's office. I'll be back. No big deal. Right? See you guys later. I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. Back to the officers of if they are dead, I'm gonna crash out. If they are dead, I'm gonna fucking crash out. Every fucking time we find something, people are dead. Whoa, I didn't know the directors of... Oh yeah, okay. He went that way. I thought he would have gone through the chromatic door. If they are dead, I'm gonna crash out. If they are nowhere to be found, I'm gonna crash out. They are nowhere to be found. And the photo is not there anymore. Oh, that's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone though. Tell me Eugene Quark must have been here then. I laid out the floor B map. They must have taken the door that faced the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out of the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of the long way around. Looked like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Well, this was a huge waste of time. Shoot, might as well head back, I suppose. I'd packed up my map and was headed towards the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. Oh, what? Why is that thing on? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable nausea dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously toward it. The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand and towards it slowly. Oh!
So, you finally made it.
Oh! Who's that guy? No, you're...
I am Zero.
Oh! Oh!
I was the one who brought you here.
Damn!
You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions.
That's what he looks like. Damn.
Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile and kept my bald fist at my side.
Now, where to begin?
We don't have a lot of time.
There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited.
No way. That's... Oh, shit.
As such, the information I can provide is also limited.
I was not ready to literally talk to Zero like that. Well, not really talking, but right at the beginning of stream, finding Zero.
I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you.
Okay.
First, I will tell you about termites. In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable.
Zero has also a bracelet. If you look closely to his wrist, he also has a bracelet. That's weird.
The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite?
Hello, broski.
They are splendid structures.
We are literally speaking to Zero right now.
Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality.
Why are we talking about termites?
We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
What's the point?
Now, consider humans.
Yes.
Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites.
Okay.
We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence.
Okay.
We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty.
Okay. Why talking about that?
You are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said.
Okay.
Now, let's move on to the second topic. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and in fact, the lives of several billion other people.
Okay.
I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you.
Oh.
It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1.
Oh. Bomb. We have another... That's the bomb. And we have another one now. But that's bomb 0 if I'm not misremembering. That's bomb number 0. So if we have bomb number 1 here, that is good.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
Okay. BQZ RJG, or I cannot fucking speak English. RGJ DXR. That's the number 1 bomb. Uh-huh. I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? Was he saying there were bombs too? If it guessed at my future confusion, he showed no sign of it.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey. Before I go, however, I have a warning.
Okay.
You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here.
Ah.
If you do, you will be penalized immediately.
How would he know?
I hope we will meet again someday. We would have much to discuss.
Oh shit. Wait. God damn it, you can't just spout out all that crap and disappear. I found myself yelling at empty air. The hologram had disappeared. Ah, what kind of an idiot does he take me for? Termite? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit. I kicked out at a nearby shelf. 5 minutes?
10
No,
minutes
10 minutes.
remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is
Oh, we know about the rule. Oh crap, I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. I spun around and ran out of the room towards the warehouse.
Grandpa! Look, Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
Where are the others?
AB rooms.
They went in already? Why didn't you two? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah! Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Okay.
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round.
I'm gonna choose ally too.
That's it.
And you had to tell me that no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You get to 9 whether you got 2 or 3 points.
Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
True, but you must have considered that I'll choose betray. That would mean you choose betray to protect yourself.
That's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
I will choose ally then. Tell me one thing. Let's say we do this and both ally. Everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you. But I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't going to just open the number 9 door and leave us in the
I can
lurch?
guarantee it. I can give
How?
you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so.
Okay.
I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I swear too. I promise.
Man, so all you've got is a promise, huh?
I make a promise. I keep it. Trust me.
Please! You've got to trust us!
I will choose ally. That was the first thing I was gonna do. Alright, fine. I'll trust you. 5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We're
Okay.
counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose ally!
I'll choose
You
ally.
promised!
I promised. Affirmative. With that, they turned and ran into the AB room second from the right. Well, guess I should get moving. Okay, start. This time I'm alone in the room. For the first time, I think, I'm really alone in the room to vote.
1 minute.
I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and tell Myoji? Well, I could believe they were telling the truth and still betray them. That would bring me to my BP to 6. I'd be that much closer to 9. And choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try and escape without the rest of us. Betrayal seemed like the safe bet. But
Please! You've gotta trust us! You've gotta choose ally! You promised!
tell Myoji, I could betray easily enough, but Quark? What the hell was I going to do?
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7.
Sigma always waiting for the last moment.
2,
Always.
1.
He gotta wait for the last second, but I'll choose ally first. Because I'm not I don't like betray, except when it's Dio.
Round 3 of the Ambidex
Next
game
game.
has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
And now there's no more puzzles, and we just have to wait every 1 or 2 hours before we can use it again to just play again until we all have the same amount of points to get out.
Thank you, Ambidex.
Okay, let's see if they did not choose betray.
Results from round 3.
The Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Fi and Dio is gonna be betray, of course. Betray. Oh! He betrayed me! He betrayed me! He fucking betrayed me! No fucking way! He betrayed me! No way! No way! And now Clover has 11 points with them. Luna and Clover betrayed. Luna would never do that, for sure. Never ever in her entire life. That must have been Clover that did something. Well, Alice and Fi against Dio. Alice was dead. It was just Fi against Dio. It was always betray every day of the week. But then Mioji and Quark saying, "We'll choose ally," and then just betray me.
Points have been assigned or subtracted
Accordingly.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So now we choose this one, okay. Hey, what the hell, guys? Why'd you betray me?
Quark had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa.
Right, fine. Why'd you break your promise to me,
I
Mioji?
only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points.
What? So you're not going to leave?
Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look. See Clover over there?
What? Don't tell me. Well, that's not.
Oh no.
That's not surprising.
Jeez.
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyoji have...
The words were barely out of her mouth when Tenmyoji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
Clover, are you really going to leave? Well, yeah.
Yeah, duh.
Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others, so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Damn. Like, hell, I'm happy. That's some shitty shit, Tenmyoji.
Say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's got to pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
Is it Santa? If it's Santa, I'm gonna... I don't know. Santa, maybe? Or Ace?
The number 9 door has been opened.
If it's Santa again, that's crazy. But how the fuck would they just literally age that fast? Like, just 1 year passed in between the two games. Why would they be so fucking old now?
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Quark held something out. I looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
He pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
Oh, Quark is a really good boy. He just... Then he turned and ran towards the door, Tenmyoji and Clover following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them. Before I could think of anything to say...
See you.
Goodbye.
The number 9. This ends. Thank you. As the game is escape.
Well, we know
please.
about this. I just want to read the letter now. Please give me the letter.
Shit! They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
I looked down at Quark's letters and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the direction around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. I guess I was kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. A quark is a really, really small thing that I wasn't really and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry, though, because it turned out that I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, but I didn't even get a scratch. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accident after that, and I was pretty healthy kid. Healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it up or pull out the useful part and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he'd explain to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sort of things. Usually, though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. The theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids only on my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try and find somebody who would take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd ask her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid who'd told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he'd brag to everybody about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard to not having a mother." It never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day, he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here. But I was wrong. I saw him pass something to the bartender, and then he picked me up and set me down on a stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off of it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came back over with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized that the second glass was full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float. I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, it seems more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, though, so I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Isn't this really mine? Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration. I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious, but what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he was. Right then, I didn't care whether he just found me and adopted me or not. He'd bought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who had a mother but had never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good, until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes that morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I'd found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care!" Then he got mad, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset, and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building, but by then I started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop, so I just sat there staring at that gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night, and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first, I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked, and I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled, and he opened his eyes and a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He'd spent all night out in the rain looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long that he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening that if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever, and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. Then the thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck on to Grandpa, but because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained to sorry. He explained that he was an old man, and that meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone, but maybe he'd been a little too strict. All of the things I'd worry about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I've felt that much since I was a baby, but he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide and he said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that he'd had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. Okay, so yes, this is Junpei, for sure. He was looking for Akane! That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. So that's Quark, Tenmyoji ending. That is Quark ending, Tenmyoji's ending, Tenmyoji's ending. Hey, let's go. What about Quark ending then? And what happens if I betray? Because I lied here, but if I choose betray, what happens? Does Clover go out alone? Or do they choose ally then? Because that's weird. Well, betray then? Guess I have no other choice. Is it exactly the same until
Results from please.
Should be betray ally, and then is it betray, or do they choose ally on this one? Okay, this is the same. They choose betray, okay. So Clover will go alone out, I guess.
Points, please.
Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why did you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
What? Well...
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Ugh! Why? Clover, wait!
Well, it's too late. We cannot just open the door and let no one go outside. Clover, what the hell do you think you're
I'm
doing?
going to call the others.
Who is the others?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? Wait, do you mean... Oh, the others, like she's gonna call the headquarters? The headquarter, I think?
The number it will.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Dio leapt at Clover, his fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved towards the door.
Goodbye.
I caught on one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends
The nunnery game.
Thank you for your participation. As the game escape, please.
Well, we know about that, and this one is just a game over then. Way faster is just a game over. I want an ending where everyone gets out. Everyone alive gets out. So yeah, up. Is there anything I can do that I haven't done yet? Nope, I need to go into the blue door. I need to do that again. I will read again everything because that was, yes, the crew quarters. Boom. Okay, let's go. I will read everything again because I don't remember everything. We made our way down to the hallway and at the end waiting for us. Everyone else. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room and it left.
And ended up here.
Sigma.
The map. So she shows everyone that we just ended up here all together.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after.
Wait, I need just to go back to when we gonna almost at the AB rooms. That's what I want to do. Is it here?
So, this is the crew court.
Blah 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 blah. Okay. I just want to go back to what we're gonna say in the AB rooms. But the two milkmen go comedy.
Oh, you were
Ah, for...
Most use the...
I want to be in the AB rooms. Okay. Perfect. I stopped at the right moment. That's what I want to see.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45
Minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. What? This game's got a time limit too? Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Oh, yeah. The no one here is the old woman. Where is she? Where is the old woman? That's weird. Why isn't she there?
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah, well, there's one thing that's different.
Screen.
Yeah, looks like there's something on it.
Shit!
Wait, I want to see something. I'll choose ally first, I think. Just ally. because ally is always on the right, on the left, sorry. Go through this until I have to stop, and then choose betray and go for the rest here.
The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid...
No. For example, the third choice. Under fire. Remember? In other words, hush it. Anyway.
About the AB game?
Okay. Yeah, should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoners.
We know about the prisoner's dilemma.
Interesting.
We've seen it in another... Okay.
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked ally. Okay. Now let's...
We already know about that. If you don't know, YouTube video on my channel, there's already... We already been through that.
So... Exact. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible
No, I
idea.
didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes.
Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happened if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with 0.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with 0?
Me? Why would you think
You're
that?
too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on, I could ask you the same
Don't
thing.
change the subject. We're talking about you.
No, we're talking about you. You changing the subject.
Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life.
Sigma. Just let it go.
Nani?
Our time's up. This is it.
Is that something that's gonna happen? Because we have seen only half of it. We still need something here. We haven't seen anything here. And was that the bomb that we're talking about?
Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma.
The fuck happened? The fuck is happening?
Goodbye.
Oh, damn! Nani? What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw...
Saw what?
The fuck was that? That was weird. That was fucking weird. So there is bombs that we don't know about yet. The knife we have seen yet that killed Alice in the first timeline where we took the magenta door. Bombs that we talk about in this timeline, but we don't know where they are. Because we just zero here and in the Dio ending was talking about it. That's it. We need one piece of information for this one. We still need something here. And now we just... Was that the morphogenetic field thingy? The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were typing to stop it, but we couldn't do anything and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down. What are you talking about?
Aha!
What is it now?
My head.
Hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room too.
It didn't just hurt, it felt like it was going to
Are
explode.
you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
That was weird. Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Pi and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just an hallucination brought up by stress or maybe some strange drug that dosed me with while I was out? It had seemed really real though. So we're using the morphogenetic field and I guess that's what's gonna happen in this timeline after the blue door, the cyan door. Was that the cyan door? That was the cyan door. So we're expecting a bomb. We're expecting to a hug fight before the bombs go boom. Knife. Alice going bad because I don't know Radical 6 again. And that's pretty much it. But this time, what is weird is that the old woman is not there. And that's not normal. That's usually where we find the old woman. Though, was it a premonition? I had to sniff a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future, this wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel, this was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nunnery game was probably getting to me more than Fido. Thought. I was tired and I was emotional. An hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been an hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circle.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was
What?
that?
Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if I plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
Ally first. Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose
I
betray.
didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same
It's
thing.
completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever, you still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on, that again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
And then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
Sorry. This was wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do
You're
it.
gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright, take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
If everyone choose the same thing that I choose the first time, that means Alice will choose ally, because in the first in the other timeline, after the first 2 games, Alice chose ally. Once against Kay and Clover, and the other one against Dio and Quark. Both of them chose betray. We aren't against them. We're against Alice, who chose ally first, like Luna and Tenmyoji too. So I think I'm gonna choose ally, and she's gonna choose ally too, I think. I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my option 1 last time. There was only one possible choice. There's 2 choices. That's why I love that game. I choose ally.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Result. Thank you, Ambidex.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the other running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was... And yeah, I did.
Then? It's not
Well,
really a rational decision.
I clicked to pass. I know.
Yo!
What's up? Diggy! Bye.
Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
I love this
We're
line.
about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get Ambidex
Game! Round 1.
Round 1. The results.
I love this guy.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Okay, and that should be betray ally, yes. Betray ally. No, ally. Wait, the fuck? No way Quark and Dio choose ally. No fucking way Dio and Quark choose ally. I can't believe it. No way he chose ally.
Here are the results from your game.
No way Dio chose ally.
Now, let us check the numbers on our brain.
No way. Hey, Alice. What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why? Why did you do
I
it?
could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma, but everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met.
Well, the two other timeline you choose betray first and you died. In none of the ending, Alice, you were out and you were always the first to die. So you can shut the fuck up.
Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fi. My hand had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tied and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally.
No problem.
That's weird, Dio.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
No, he would.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck happened to Dio, guys? That's not the Dio I know. That is not the Dio I know.
Understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Ken Clover and Tenmyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you...
Well, you said round. If there's...
Blah 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 blah. Because we know about all the rules.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyaldi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone?
Aha! Last time he didn't say everyone. Implying there's a bomb and we don't know where the fuck it is though.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets... I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is!
You mean the needles in our bracelet are gonna activate and will die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, Fi had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The number 9 door opens one when you have 9 BP. Lever, blah blah blah. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any of... Yes, when a door is already open, we can open it again. And if we have 0 BP, we die.
One last thing.
And what is
The
it?
next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, that means...
But wait! You have the colors.
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too.
I'm a pair with Luna. Why am I not... I cannot choose to go against Luna. That's the worst thing. What am I gonna pick? If I choose... Oh, bro. What the fuck am I gonna do?
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair.
So Tenmyoji and Dio together, Luna and I together, solo Phi, solo Alice.
I guess this must be magenta. Are you 2 magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
Who's the solo though?
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And
So
Mr.
Clover is
a
solo.
solo?
So that means... But why Dio is so fucking weird like that? Why the woman is not... The old woman is not... Well, the old woman at this point, I am like 99% sure it's Akane from the first game. Why is she not there? What is happening? Why is Dio weird? And why am I now the weird guy? Like, I feel like I'm gonna be more sus than
like
Dio
it.
now.
When did they change?
Back when the... As soon as the gate's closed.
So blah 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 blah. That's how I got kidnapped. Blah 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 blah. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Blah 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 blah. I'm going to the lounge, speaking with everyone. In the yellow door timeline, there was Alice and Dio. In this timeline, who is there? Phi and Luna.
Hey, Sigma.
Okay.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Hey, okay, she's my age. But in this timeline, no, on their time, it's 2028. I am... How old am I gonna be in 2028? I'm gonna be 25 in 2028. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea. This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You've got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best
It
plan.
hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure I just leave it alone. It will go away in a bit. That's how it went before anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Not me. No headaches here.
Well,
What?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arms though. My whole body feels like of numb and strange.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine.
Morphogenetic field. We went from a timeline to another. It's not the body in the first timeline, the timeline we were in, from the timeline we are in now.
I'm sort of floating.
The morphogenetic field, guys, the morphogenetic field. Don't forget that. It's really important, I think, in this timeline. More than just... So in this timeline, we're going to talk about bombs, morphogenetic field a lot. Last one was just the radical 6, and in the first one it just was the discovery of the game.
maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay, catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? The infirmary. Who's gonna be there? I'm gonna guess Alice, Tenmyoji, and Quark. I think. What if I'm right? I'm just guessing. And? Am I right? Or is no one there? Alice. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of abyss thanks to
I
you.
didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
It's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Oh no,
Easy
Dio
for
is
you to
there.
say that now.
Well, is Kay there, or is Kay with Tenmyoji and Quark in the crew quarters?
Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
You don't have any on you?
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Oh no, Tenmyoji is there, so where's Quark?
Excuse me?
With Kay?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
That's weird that the old woman isn't there. Or is she? I don't remember if it's after the Second of the first... Oh, I don't even remember. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction. I
Meaning?
was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
Yeah, I know. She's working for that secret agent thingy with Clover.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Yeah, sure. Well, now that I know almost everything about almost everyone, not everything, but I know about Clover, Kate, Tenyu and Quark, Dio. I just need to know more about Luna, Fi, Alice, and me. Because I don't know a lot about Sigma, if we think about it. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Oh, damn! Talking about the first game! A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
That is.
Wait,
Like the
hold
first
on.
game.
Why am I the only person getting the third degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
Nope, you are not. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
It's crazy how Dio doesn't look any... not suspicious at all on this timeline.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
Well, it's my turn, I guess.
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
Just a student? I told you guys, the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of
Are
everywhere.
you some kind of doctor?
No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're an old stranger. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know. Well, we know that Kay has exactly the same face as us. Like, is he our twin or something else like that?
Just who is he anyway?
Until the amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure.
What about Luna and Phi then?
I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me.
I agree on that.
What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
Sure.
Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright? I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her words that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader, plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
I think I'll head to the crew quarters. Where is Quark? If Quark is not here with us again in this timeline, I'm gonna crash out. Please let us play with Quark from the beginning up until the end.
Right. Later, bro.
Okay. He called me bro. It's weird, but I'm gonna say it. I kind of like Dio in this timeline. He's not a jerk. He's not an asshole. Now in the crew quarters, we should see Quark and Kay, but I think Quark's not gonna be there, I guess. Oh no, he's there.
Sigma.
He's there!
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Oh, that's a book. A meowed cat.
A meowed?
Oh, sorry. It's just that thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything, Meowit. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant.
Yes.
Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out and down on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse, lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abduction.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
You and Luna didn't tell you? Okay.
No.
I got it right here. Just a second.
On the Radical 6, Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spread. The cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any affected patient is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
It is for real, guys. If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Was that true though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. Guys, morphogenetic field again. We're gonna talk about that a lot, plus the bomb maybe later. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shatters the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
Oh?
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
What is it? Horrible?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
What is happening? What happened? Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. Is that the bomb? The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. The bomb, guys. The bomb. The bomb out there. Bomba. Bomba, guys. Bomba. Bomba. Finally, we see the bomb. Bomba. So the thing is, we talked about the bomb, but the number 0 and number 1 bomb, number 0 bomb with Dio, number 1 bomb with 0. That's weird to say, but that's his name. And we have the number 3 bomb in front of us. How many bombs are there?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No, no way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
I fucking love this game. Of course, it was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been an hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everyone. everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
But who had...
See?
Wait, the fuck? We were in the crew quarters, then in the AB room. I was in the crew quarters with Fi and Alice, but I checked everything. There wasn't bomb before, and we even had to, like, get down the bed because there were, like, you see it's like a flipped bed that you can put into the wall and then flip back to make a bed. Who?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the word that the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
For several long moments we just stared in silence. Slowly we began to eye one another. All suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find it?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my
Clover!
Training. Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hand over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I like bombs. I research about
I
bombs.
can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best.
What I know
You
about
could explain it
quarks,
best.
I remember seeing this at school.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Fi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
But it works. At least Quark understood, and lots of people can understand with that.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby.
It's gonna make a big boom.
Just how big of a...
Can we get 5 big booms for the bomb? Boom!
Just how big of an
boom,
explosion are
boom,
we gonna get here?
Boom! Boom!
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter.
Math.
That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
That means 700 milligrams of just everything times 3 times 10 exponential.
So you have 700 milligrams total.
Time the speed of light squared.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
Damn!
What the... You've got to be kidding me.
In a little bomb like that?
There's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
It's not even a kilogram.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
Micrograms, damn, that's nothing.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
It's still a fuck ton.
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
Damn.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
The atomic bomb of this one, if we don't do anything about it, we all die.
We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Well, I know how big it is, and it's not big enough.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th,
Or... Oh, there's more than one. Well, we knew about that
Anyway,
because of
we can't just sit here and do nothing.
the code we have.
We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Guys, the bomb is on A, bomb is on A.
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yes, in this timeline, Dio is the less suspicious Dio we have seen yet.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady.
Spill the beans.
How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
Oh yeah, I see it on the right side.
If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Well, that's something. The game is even more stressful now we know that there's a bomb.
Like this.
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
After fight, Alice and I just got out of the crew quarters and the AB games.
When you
Oh
and
yeah,
I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
after we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
Nani?
What were you doing?
Ah, well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went up. And I was, see, because of that morphogenetic field thingy and how Dio is acting kind of not suspicious, I am gonna be the most suspicious one in this timeline. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not Allah, you didn't. You've gotta be kidding me. I don't
Really?
know.
Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was just, I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicions? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here, and it set up the...
Impossible. There's
Why?
no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward.
Oh, imagine, guys, wait, imagine, because we haven't found, I'm gonna call her Akane now, because I'm sure it's her, but the old woman, because we haven't found her, maybe it's her that put it the bomb? Maybe? That would be insane.
What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in, there's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Pi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest, and Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Pi? Or... It seems insane, but could it have been Quark? No, why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. Well, it could, because in the first game, that's how it happened. We had 9 hours to do everything. It didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is it?
Push the buttons on your bracelet!
We have 4 minutes to go to the door. Oh shit. Is it for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright. Let's go! At least we are all on the same place. Quark is not missing. Alice is not dead. We haven't found the old woman dead. Dio is not suspicious. I am the... Sigma is the most suspicious. And now... comparing to what we have in the floor chart, I think we're gonna have just one, how is it called? Just one choice for the door. Doo-doo-doo.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Yeah, we're gonna have just one choice for this one.
5 minutes
Remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
and we know about that shit. Can I skip? Okay, I cannot. Luna and I with Clover in the green door, Tenmyoji and Dio with Alice in the red door, Ken, Quark, blah 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 blah. Luna and I with Fi go through the red door, Tenmyoji and Dio and Clover through the blue door, Ken, Quark and with Alice to the green door. And last one, Luna and I with Alice through the blue door, Tenmyoji, Dio and Fi green door, K, Quark and Clover red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
And that's when people's gonna say, yeah, I don't want to go with him or I don't want to go with them. Okay, how are we going to do
We need a
this?
system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
And why is that? Well, then what would you
We'll be
suggest?
fair and take a vote.
A vote. So we all just like raise our hand for option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Though, pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Fi. You go with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're strange, Duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Well, there's only gonna be Clover then at the end. So 2 votes for A and 3 votes for B and C. If Clover votes doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C.
Of course. So I'm gonna.
Ally in the first round, and I was with K in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
So I'm gonna go with Alice. Fuck. Option C had 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have convincing argument. I was going to have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain.
Through the blue door it is.
Doors close. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. You gotta go to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the other disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quack, and Kay had ended up with the red door, and Dio and Tenmyoji had gone through the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic door.
Closing. So this time, what's gonna be the room? Last time, first time was the Golem Bay. Second time, the pantry. No, the rec room. So we went through the Golem Bay first, then the rec room. I guess we're gonna go through the bee garden then. There's 3 doors here.
It looks...
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling
Hey,
it?
what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please.
Ugh.
Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
Dang. Alice is really a bitch on this timeline. How's the rivaling going? I was gonna join you when I saw the time, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna stream soon, but I want to take a shower and go eat. I did 3 games though on ranked, and I won the 3 of them. I'm silver 2 now. It went really well. MVP in 2 of those 3 games. I actually got a good teammate this time. I was happy, really happy. Okay, wait.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
The bee garden. First time we are here. Well, what is this place? Don't tell me somehow managed to get out. Tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door say bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
Probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Oh,
This feels like a whole other little world.
like an oasis in the middle of all this metal?
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. Damn, well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Seek a way out. First puzzle of the day. First puzzle of the day. My question is, I need 1 information here, I need 1 more code here to go down there. But yeah, I might just gonna play this. We're going to have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful, if you slip you could fall into the stream. Oh, there's something next to my foot. A bronze key. Oh, whoa, they even made a waterfall. Hold on, doesn't it look like there's something built into the rock wall behind the waterfall? Yeah, the walkway goes under it, doesn't it? I wonder what's back there. There are 3 red buttons on the panel. I pushed them, but nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. Well, I don't know that order, so I'm just... A metal rod. Okay. What do we have here? Uh-huh. A bird's eye view of the garden. It's kind of like a map. What's on that on the right? Looks like a box. I think it's a treasure chest. It's connected to the drawing above it. Seems it's key. And this is an island. There aren't any island in here though. There's something green growing on the top. Yeah, but there's grass everywhere in here. Maybe it's something else? Well, let's look for something with green on the top. Okay. Hey, it's a paprika. No, that's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them. Oh, why is it split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, is there something in here? Oh yeah, let me take a look. A yellow coin. Why does it... Okay. There's a leaf... There are leaves sprouting out of the ground here. They look like onions. Each vine has several red tomatoes hanging off it. And there are some vines with cucumbers growing on them, hanging off the frame. It's just a flower pot. There's nothing special about it all. Wait! Don't people usually hide their house key under a flower pot or the mailbox? They do? Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under there. A second key. A metal detector. Tutui ego eris. This is... look like a tombstone. So the people buried here are Mr. Tufui and Mr. Egoeris? What? Well, that's what it says. Tufui Egoeris. That's an epitaph. Something that they feel represent them, or just a phrase they like. What does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas, Luna? Looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Did you see this? Looks like there's a keyhole down there near the bottom. You're right. Look like there's some sort of a tile mosaic in the bottom of the pond. A lion. Yeah, it looks like a lion. Right. Yeah, it looks like a lion if you tilt the head on the right. A white flower with green leaves. It's a sunk cabbage. The white flowers part is actually a leaf. Can I take it off? You're going to dig up the sunk garbage? Poor thing, it's never done anything to you. Don't worry, I'll replant them when we're done. Uh-huh. But I don't have the yellow key, of course. I need... So, I got... So, where's the mushroom? There is the... The silver box and the copper box is up... Like... Uh-huh. A metal scale. There's a plate on each side. On the right plate, a gold key. And on the left plate, a small knife. And a piece of metal that I can combine with this. I have a lever handle. Oh, here. It has to be here for the... behind me. Up. Where's my shovel? Here. Right, let's try and dig here. Up the bronze lid. And the mushroom. I just saw it behind me here. And I have the key for that. Everything is going smoothly. There's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadows of the tree. I need my shovel. A red spotted mushroom. I think I'll try digging here. Okay. I'm gonna open every box first. Okay, combine with the silver key. Can I combine it? This piece of paper has 7 red dots on it and an arrow running down the left edge. Maybe we're supposed to read this in the direction. Oh, it's for the button thingy. Left, right, right, left, middle, middle, right. Okay, but first I am gonna use this on this. Good, now try turning it. When it turned the handle, it goes dark. It looks like the light up there went down. Maybe the light was sort of a surrogate stun? If that's the case, it didn't just get dark, it became nighttime. So the garden needs nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe there's some hidden meaning in this switch from night to day. Let's get to see if anything's changed now that it's dark. If we want it to be afternoon again, we'll have to turn it the handle, right? Wait, I'm gonna turn it again. Because I'm guessing... Oh, it... Okay, I know exactly where the thing went in the lion thingy. But first, left, right, right, left, middle, middle, right. Left, right, right, left, middle, middle, right. The waterfall stopped. I guess that was the waterfall control panel. The indentation are small and circular, so we probably need something that matches that direction. Do you have anything like that? Small and circular, huh? Oh, I have one. But I do not have more, so I'll go use the handle again. It's going really smoothly. I see one thing. Here, look. Blue. Yellow. Green and red. Hey, look at that. Are these stars? Maybe the idea was that when night falls, the stars come out? Purple. Animation, guys. Purple, blue, yellow, green and red. The stars showed up once night fell. I wonder if there's some significance to that. A good question, good question. Good question, good question. I have a metal detector. It's pretty much what it says on the tin. You use it to detect metal. What sort of range do you think it has? It depends on the amount of metal. Large object can be detected even if they're several meters underground. That's amazing. But what about the small things, like a ring or a screw? Yeah, unfortunately sometimes you can't find that sort of things even if it's only a few centimeters underground. Oh, so you need to be pretty close to it for the metal detector to work then. Can I not just use it like this? Apparently not. Let's go where the tomb is. Huh. Looks like there's just enough room for two on this bench. Why are you looking at me? Oh, no reason. Hey, Riz. Can I not just go this way? How can I use my metal detector? Ah! Oh, this one is reaching to this onion. Alright, let's dig it up. This was the only one that got a reaction, right? combined with the knife. A white coin. Where could we have... Where else could we have something? Mm-hmm. Aren't you guys tired? Why don't we rest on this bench for a while? The waterfall splash all over it though. If we sit here and won't our butts get wet? Damn it, I've been made. Sigma, the fuck you are doing there, bro? Stop. Can I not? Okay. I can't. Huh. Okay, that's where I am lost now. Because where the fuck... Oh, the metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. Alright, I'll grab it. Okay. No, just this one. Here you go. Wait. I'll do that with the cucumber soon. Blah, blah, blah. Give me that cucumber. Now combine it with the knife. Same for the tomato. We got a red, a white, a green, and a yellow. A red, a white, a green, and a yellow. Let's go look again at what we have with the stars. So we had like here purple. Was there another white somewhere behind? Wait, can we have the animation again? That's red. That's green. I found 2 stars, okay. So far I've found 2 stars. This star is yellow. The size, shapes, and color are exactly what I'd expect from a star. I guess you could say say this is a typical star. I would say it's mid-size. So far we found 3 stars. This one's blue. I feel like I could just reach out and grab it. How romantic. Well, I am a woman. Looks a little large for me to carry though. So far I found 4 stars. There's one here. This star is purple. It's so small and cute. So far I found 5 stars. Can't see shit. Well, Sigma, you're gonna have to do something because I don't remember where the last star is. Because I remember seeing more than that, I think. But the fuck, we have a white coin. Hmm. There are 4 indentation. I'm guessing just putting coins in a hole randomly won't do as much. There are less than signs in between in all of these indentation. I bet that has something to do with which coin goes where. Oh, the size. Wait. I think I saw a scale around here somewhere. We can use that to compare weight. That is true, but I don't remember where I saw a white star. balance scale. I can use this. Blah blah blah. Okay. So the red is okay. Red is still okay. Okay, so red is well, everything is lighter than the red. Okay. What the fuck? What? They just flew everywhere. Do you think it's broken? Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the scale more than 5 times, it's triggered this spring which makes the whole thing shake. It'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you reach 5 times. Oh, right, we need to pick up all the coins. But I do remember what is what. So we have... We should have red... Wait. The smallest one is this one, then we have yellow, then we have white, and then we have red. No? Yes? No. Okay, huh. Okay, so red is the okay. So red is the one that weighed the most. Then white. But can we make... Okay. Then that means... I was right. Uh-huh. But bro, I was right. No. Bro, I don't want it to fucking use it. I don't want it to fucking use it. So I'm sure it's this, then this, then this, and then this. But it doesn't do anything. Oh, do I have to do the opposite? Oh, I had to do the opposite. What's that noise? It sounded like something unlocked. I guess it wasn't just a panel, it was actually a door. It's showing the 9 stars. What are we supposed to do with them? Well, why don't you try touching them? Oh no, if we go in order, we have purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Big brain, guys, big brain. Awesome, solved it. Good work. Look at the screen. Okay. Another one. If we go in the other order, I think I'm gonna get the smallest one to the bigger one. And I think the smallest was green, then this one, then the yellow, then the blue and the red. Then it's the other. Then it's the biggest to the smallest. Biggest to the smallest. I am a genius. I did speedrun that fucking puzzle. That's crazy. He did it. I fucking speedrun that puzzle. Damn. Whoa, what's going on? The screen changed. Moon, and star, I don't know, I don't remember. Moonstar, okay. Let's go open that shit, guys. That is the fastest puzzle I've ever done since the beginning of the game. So what's the golden file here? What does it says? Ice 9, we know about Ice 9. We literally talked a lot about that in the first game. I'm not gonna read that. Gentaro Hongo, we know who it is. It's Ace from the first game. We don't need to talk about that. Morphogenetic field, we talked about that also. We don't need to talk about that. Immunoglobulin is an important part of the body's defense against viruses, bacteria, and other invaders. It identifies and neutralizes certain threats. The IG replicator found in the lab gets its name from immunoglobulin. So I knew that, but more, it's better to read it. Factorization. I know what factorization is, but I will read it for people that don't know math, because math is hard. Is the process of reducing a number to a series of numbers that, when multiplied together, gives the original number. When taken to its logical conclusion, this will yield at least of a prime number. If you don't know what prime number is, guys, prime numbers are numbers that you can only divide. You can only divide prime numbers by themselves and 1. So for example, 2 is a prime number, and also the only even number that is a prime number. But 2 is a prime number because you can only divide it by 2 and 1. 7 is a prime number because you can only divide it by 7 and 1. A bigger number, we have... What big number we have that we can only... 29, for example, is a prime number because you can only divide it by 29 and 1. So this is a prime number. And the factorization is the fact that you make a multiplication of prime numbers to get the big number that you had at the beginning. Here you have 2010 equals 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. 900 equals 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. And 107 is 107 because 107 is a prime number. A relatively well-known Latin phrase, it might look like it's talking about a pair of sexy toaster waffle, but it actually means something like what you are, I was, what I am, you will be. Sometimes used as an epitaph, the implication is that the person in question was once alive, like the reader, but that the reader will someday also be dead. A little ominous, I guess. Ominous, I don't know. The Special Office of International Security, SOIS, we talked about that with Clover. That's where Clover and Alice work. And they wanted to fucking find Zero and see why they did that. So what was the other code again? Moon, sun, star, like that. Okay. At least I don't have to, I didn't have to read it a lot because we know half of it from the first game, morphogenetic field and everything. Whoa, it opened again. Is there something inside? There is lots of stuff here. Let's have a look at it then. First off, map. I'm not gonna read because it just says 4B. Let's see, let's keep going. There are more things in the safe. This is the keycard for the AB rooms. Piece of paper. Ah, that's something new. What is this? Some kind of diagram? C, Rhizome 9, B, D, E, Nevada Test Site A. Okay. It doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Oh, well, I just forget about it for now. We can always come back to it later. There's 2 more things in there. What is this? It looks like a note. It says IG equals immunoglobulin. What is immunoglobulin? It's another word for an antibody. You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff? Yes, so what is it? What is this supposed to tell us? Honestly, I have no idea. And the key to go out. So let's go out. Let's go 3, 2, 1. You find a way out. And I think, guys, it's a perfect time to end here because as much as I want to continue, my dad will come back soon home and I need to be bed before he's there. And that annoys me, so I will save here. And look for someone to raid who's streaming. Suri is streaming. I like when Suri is streaming. Is she streaming right now? Or did she stop? Or what's happening? I don't see her streaming. Or did she cancel stream? What happened? Okay, so it's cancelled. Who do we have then? Hmm. Hmm. Let me check. We have... Nope. Nope. Why not? Nope. Why not? Let's raid Feeble. It's been a long time we haven't raided her. She's playing Dead by Daylight. Thanks everyone for coming today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same hour, same time, same everything for the same game. As usual. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.